Look at that guy, and we have the guy in the port. We have Big Mama on the port. Look at that, we got Big Mama here on the port side. Look at her, man. She is so beautiful. And the neat part about these sharks, like these white-tip reef sharks have the ability to just sit on the bottom.
You didn't see anything like that?
They have the ability to just sit on the bottom and they can still oxygenate their bodies. They open and close their mouths. They have the ability to pass water over their gills and still oxygenate their bodies. Unlike the larger pelagic species of sharks, the big great whites that you know, the tiger sharks, bull sharks, they have to continually swim to oxygenate their bodies. Now coming by the back of this boat, the stern of the boat, you can see some real big Polani and look at the large sleek unicorns back there. One of those sleek unicorns has a bite taken out the top of its back. Again, looks like there's a small school of the Omilus, the bluefin trevallies, just on the stern here on the other side. Looks like we have 4, 5, 6 of them maybe. Lots of the little sleek unicorns and the little chromis swimming mid-water column, feeding on some of that planktonic animals drifting by in the water column. As it's going to come around the ship here, around the stern, you can see all of the soft corals growing on the port stern section of the ship as well. The coral growth, we sank this ship in 2005. So you can see the amount of coral growth on the thing. The coral is really taking root. It's coming out real, growing real nice. This artificial reef has really done a wonderful job to bring about a lot of life where there wasn't much life before. Oh, look at that. We have a whole bunch of Omilus out here on the port side. Their all noses are all pointing into the reef. They're hunting for something. They might have a little moray eel in there. They might have something that they're looking for. That's not a usual thing that they do. They're hunting for something. They're trying to get at an octopus maybe. Something is in that hole that they want to eat. It's a nice bullethead parrotfish again, just above the sand, at the middle of the ship. Here's, you know, we're off the ship here by about maybe 60 feet. It's a really kind of cool view where you can get, you know, you can see a little bit more of the ship holistically. It's really kind of a neat thing to see. This ship, when it was, when Lahaina Restoration first bought it, it was a freight carrier in the Baltic Sea, and they got a crew of people from Lahaina to sail it from the Baltic Sea across the Atlantic, through the Panama Canal, and all the way over here to Hawaii, where they refurbished it, and they turned it into a replica of what a supply vessel would have looked like during the whaling era. Down in the center of the hold, they used to have an old whaling skiff from Barrow, Alaska, that was actually used for hunting whales, where the whale hunters would go out in these skiffs and harpoon them. And once you harpoon that whale, they called it a Nantucket sleigh ride, where you imagine being stuck